units of mass, capacity, and length can be multiplied as you would multiply any other values. There are two different types of multiplication of units. You can multiply a measurement with another number, or you can multiply a measurement with another measurement. Let's take a look first at multiplying a measurement with a number. Each of these examples on the board behind me are examples of a measurement, grams, kilometers, gallons, multiplied by a number. If the number of units is multiplied by a number, the units are always retained in the answer. So let's take a look at this first one here, 2 grams times 3. If I know my multiplication tables, I know right away that 2 times 3 equals 6. So I'm going to place my 6 here, but I can't just leave my answer as a number. I can't say 2 grams times 3 equals 6. I need to label my answer with the units that I have here in my measurement. So I must report the answer as 6 grams. In this case, 34 times 120, which we probably don't have memorized from our multiplication tables, equals 4,080. But we have to be careful here and make sure that we report our answer using the units that are in our measurement here. So 34 kilometers times 120 equals 4,080 kilometers. And this last one, 37 times 5 equals 185, but I can't forget my units, 185 gallons. Always remember to write your answer with your units of measure when you are multiplying a number of units by a number. Let's take a look at a real-life example in which we have a unit of measure, or measurement, multiplied by a number. So Tabby made a batch of 32 cupcakes that each have a mass of 200 grams. What is the total mass of the whole batch? So in this problem, we are being asked to multiply 200 grams. So that's our measurement. We're multiplying 200 grams times 32. And so to do this, we are simply going to multiply 200 times 32, and we're going to be sure and retain the unit of measure here, the grams units that we have in our problem when we give our final answer. So we take 200 times 32, and we know that when we're multiplying things that are units of multiples of 10, we can simply do the 32 times 2, which is 64, and then we can add our 2 zeros here from the 200 to get a quick and easy answer. 200 times 32 equals 6,400, or 6,400. But I must report my answer using the units of measure that are in my problem, grams. So I have my measurement times the number, and so my answer has to be in the unit of measure, grams in this case. So we can say that Tabby made a total mass of 6,400 grams of cupcakes. We've taken a look at what happens when we multiply a unit of measure by a number. Let's take a look now at what we do when we multiply a unit of measure, or a measurement, by another unit of measure, or another measurement. So in this example here, I have 4 meters multiplied by 8 meters. So I have 2 units of measure, 2 measurements, multiplied by each other. And so what I do in this case is I multiply the numbers. So 8 times 4 equals 32. And then you can see I have this m times m. Well, instead of reporting it as m times m, what we do is we write this as m and then to the second power, or m squared. And I would say this answer using the words meters squared or square meters. So I would say 4 meters times 8 meters equals 32 meters squared, or 32 square meters. Similarly, if I have a problem like this, 5 inches times 2 inches times 3 inches, I would multiply the 5 times 2 is 10, times 3 equals 30, and I would report my answer as 30, and instead of writing 30 inches times inches times inches, because that's what I have 3 inches here multiplied together, I write this as inches cubed with a 3 here in the exponent. And so I would report this answer as 5 inches times 2 inches times 3 inches equals 30 inches cubed, or 30 cubic inches.